Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy T-Dub. What's blazing the sports, guys? We are here live. All right, give me a moment as I make sure everything is working correctly because we are live. And from what you can see, if you are watching the screen, if you know what, you don't know because, well, you do see Kovalev had a good moment from this picture. Now you must ask yourself, is Kovalev back? Guy, that is a question that a lot of you would answer. Some would say yes. Some would say, guy, look who is fighting. This guy was tailor-made. Almost like this shirt is not for me. But you know what I mean. So, let's get into it, guys. There was so much leading up to this fight. I'm talking about it really just wasn't him facing Shabranskyy for this fight. It was really about the culture's change of the last fight. What happened in the last fight with Andre Ward? Is he mentally past there? Is the chinks in his armor that was exposed by Ward, the current fighters now, who was like, nah, I really don't want to fight Kovalev, who's chopping at the bits to get a chance to face Kovalev. But the question is, Kovalev's back. The Crusher is back. All these fighters screaming that the Crusher is back. I don't know. You tell me about it. But let's get into it, guys. So we have John Jackson. And excuse me, guys. I'm fighting pneumonia. It's crazy. With a cold. Even crazier. But you know what? We are here live. So you got John Jackson. You know, there's definitely was some animosity between these guys. He separated from John Jackson's new team. He got a Russian coach that's, you know, speaks Russian and he feels more comfortable with it. He was basically saying, hey, this guy wasn't giving me instruction. I'm more like telling this guy what to do. And now you got a guy that's actually giving him instructions. So there's a lot leading up to this fight, you know, and there's a lot that will Shabranskyy be able to capitalize on some of the things that Ward was able to capitalize against Kovalev. You know, was the Crusher still a Crusher? Has he been exposed? So let's just get right into it, guys. Round one, I think you had somewhat of a, kind of a relaxed Crusher. He got hit with a couple of shots, but when he got hit, it seemed like it woke up the Crusher in that right hand because, you know, the first one, I actually looked down for a second, and he hit Shabranskyy. It wasn't even a clean right hand, but it was a right hand that actually knocked him down. Now, I'm going to get into where Shabranskyy went wrong from the jump. Shabranskyy fought at a distance that Kovalev was loved. And what is that distance? That's fighting at arm's reach. You know, the end of his punches, which Kovalev loves that. The thing that made Andre Ward so successful against Kovalev or make it a difficult fight both times, no matter how you look at it, is because he implemented a style to where I'm going to get up on you, I'm going to smuggle your punches. I know you're better at the end of your punches than inside your punches, and that's where I'm going to take advantage, and I think that's what Ward did. But now what this proves is everyone can't do what Ward did because when this guy went out and fought Kovalev at a distance, and the one thing I do like about Kovalev is his right hand. He knew in order to land his right hand, a lot of times he had to throw it over the jab. And it wasn't a looping right hand. A lot of times a looping right hand can kind of come up like this here and then go down. It was really a really nice right hand, overhand, because Shabransky's jab was kind of like this. And the shot barely went over the jab and was coming down and crushing the face. I believe... Did he drop Shabranskyy twice in the first round? This one might be from the second drop. I believe this might be from the second drop from what we're looking at right here. The Crusher is definitely shows he still has the power. This was a really good outing. And if this is John Jackson looking, a lot of times if you are a ex-coach, you really want the fighter to go out there and struggle or actually lose. This is one that, you know, if John Jackson saw, the only thing he said was, probably can say is, you know, hey, he did really good. You know, he went out there, he landed a shot. The guy fought at a comfortable distance. You know, and Kovalev went out and did what he had to do. You know, something like that. And you know, it was clear that Kovalev was going to get this guy. And the second round, you know, it was just honestly like you can see he was really putting a lot of leather on them punches. He was really going for the KO. it was a good stoppage, you know. And in the second round, sorry guys, I can't go super deep into it because it wasn't a super deep fight. It was a really good performance by the Crusher for the round and a half that we did. So he shows he still has the power to lay you out, and it's not that type of power that it has to build up throughout. He got that power that can get your attention in the first round, and if you can make it throughout the fight, you're probably gonna have a lot of lumps and bruises if you can make it throughout the fight. And this was a good showing. Now, the post-fight interview, he really didn't say a whole lot. Obviously, I think a lot of people was looking for, is he going to throw shots at the trainer? What is he going to say about the belts? And he pretty much was like, you know, basically it is a good thing that Andre Ward in so many ways retired from the sport, because it takes the belts and it distributes them out to other fighters. They got to fight for them, and basically it doesn't tie the belts up with one person. It makes some people have to go and try to fight and collect the belts, and not just fight one person for who has a majority of the belts. And the question is with this, guys, what do you think about Adonis Stevenson? Do you think this guy is going to ever really be forced into fighting some of the top guys? You know, Andre Ward is gone. Kovalev is still there. I still want to see that matchup. Who was that had a really good fight tonight? Was that Barrera that had a really good fight? That was a low blow type of fight. And Gamboa, OMG, guys. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on that tonight, but I'm definitely going to talk about the Gamboa fight for sure. He won. A lot of people thought he lost, but there's a whole lot of hugging going on in that fight. I'm not going to lie, guys. At some point in that fight, I actually thought that, golly, take a puff on this guy, because he's holding, you know, at every 1 or 2 punch he was holding. But, guys, so I'm going to touch on Kovalev. I thought this was a good outing for Kovalev. It's hard to give it a real solid grade because, you know, he didn't really go, you know, 5 or 6 or 7 rounds to see how he looked as he made those adjustments. Basically, what he has shown is that Kovalev still has the power. So if I had to grade him on his power, how he came out, his finishing technique, I give the guy an 8. Good luck, Kovalev. Let's see what you do from here. My boy, what's his name again? Shabranskyy. I'm not even really sure what to say, man. You have a lot you need to work on. You're very hittable. They say you got a good body work. I didn't see it. You should have had a better game plan coming into this, because you did not get close at all. You fought at a perfect distance to get knocked out, and that's what happened. T-Dog was Plays in the Sports. Don't forget, guys, to like and to subscribe. And you can also hit the notification bell at the bottom of this link to always get a live update when I go live, because a lot of times I don't give warnings. But thumbs up, like, share. Your boy T-Dog was Plays in the Sports. We're out.